Good morning, LKN 7:34 on this Monday. You know what, Skylar? I am probably the worst at making decisions, especially when it comes to my home and what's in there. And I'm like, what color goes here and what's in?
Or you'll have a vision, but then it's really hard to know where to start. How do you put the pieces together to make it actually look the way that you want it to?
Exactly. I have 645 Pinterest boards, but I still just have blank walls and nothing going on. But somebody that can help you with that is Kelly Cruz, who joins us today. She is celebrating her 29th anniversary this weekend for Kelly Cruz Interiors. Congratulations on that. That's absolutely amazing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you. So just tell me, at what point did you say, this is what I want to do? I want to help people make their home feel and look beautiful.
That's very well said. That is the objective, and I always keep that in mind. I started when I went to college in my freshman year, and I had no idea what I wanted to major in. I had zero idea that I had any artistic ability, and honestly, the college sort of helped me with a guidebook and said, what do you like? And it was a wonderful tool. So I learned that interior design seemed to fit me, and I went into the College of Architecture with interior design, and that was a very good fit. So
that's amazing. Yeah.
Did you ever play around with stuff in your house or your dorm room and whatnot, where you're like, oh, I kind of like playing around and making this look nice?
Well, yes. My mother always did that. We were always moving furniture around and things, but I didn't really. It didn't occur to me that was
a job.
Yes, yeah, and that I was enjoying that.
Yeah,
it was just helping my mom.
Did you go straight out of college to opening your own business? Because you don't look old enough to have a 29-year-old business. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, you're very kind. It doesn't. I don't feel old enough, so it just kind of 29 years just snuck up on me.
Yeah.
So.
Right after college, did you start Kelly Cruz Interiors, or did you work for somebody else first?
No, I did a lot of freelance.
Okay.
And so I was working just here and there with different designers. I moved to Charlotte right after graduation. And then I worked here freelancing a little bit. And then I actually moved to Puerto Rico.
Wow.
And I worked there and lived there for about 5 years. So, and then I came back and freelanced a little bit more. And then it was just sort of supply and demand. I started doing projects, and it just snowballed. People would ask me, can you do my house too? And so it just kind of took on a life of its own, and I followed it.
Yeah. So in the span of 29 years, I'm so sorry, is there a project that just stands out to you? Somebody that you've helped, somebody that you've just been like, this is why I do what I do?
There are a few for different reasons. So I have one was not a profitable client, but she came back and said, their marriage was on the rocks, and they had small children. And she said, you changed our lives because we could live in our home. We could invite people over. They just didn't know how to pull a house together. And that was very sweet.
There's a lot of us out there like that, Kelly.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Yes. There's a lot of us out there that I just want my home to feel like a sanctuary when I walk in, because we're so busy all the time. We do so many things. We're running back and forth. You want home to feel your safe space.
That's exactly right.
Is that what you're trying to create for people?
It is. And what your safe space is different than anybody else's. So, I have to listen to what their values are and what's. I always find it's interesting when I always ask professions or interests what people do, because that's an indicator of what's important to them. So if it's for instance, if it's an airline pilot, typically that pilot's going to want lots of switches, lots of he'll want it, so he'll want it automated.
Yeah.
So that might be over generalizing, but that's kind of a common thing.
But you're making it to their personality. So it's not this cookie cutter. You have to pick design A, B, or C. You're really trying to figure out what the person and the family likes.
How they work.
That's right. And it goes deeper. There's a psychology to it, so that, the colors we pick, that's very, you might love blue, but someone else may be more earthy and they want greens. And and just different things like that. So that's important to figure out early in the process.
Right. And I'm sure too with couples, they might sometimes think they want the same thing, but
my husband wants all brown, dark floors, dark leather.
Yes.
How do I tell him we need? Yes, we need color in the house. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, I always joke and say I don't do marital counseling, but it is true. It's easier for a third party to come in
and mediate kind of the conversation.
Yes, right. You're saving marriages, Kelly. I'm telling you, you're solving arguments for sure. I'm sure you've seen a lot of trends come and go.
Ooh, yeah.
And we were talking. I got to come by your studio, which is just gorgeous. The things that you have for sale at your 29th anniversary sale this weekend. But wallpaper was one that we talked about.
That's right.
Is it back?
Is it back?
It's very back.
Okay. Ooh, I heard someone say putting wallpaper on the ceiling too. Is that something that people are doing?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Much. So I love that I don't love to follow trends because they come and go, right? But so wallpaper on the ceiling has been a thing for a long time. It's just now back in focus.
Okay.
And we understand why we're doing it. So when you think about European homes and buildings, they never miss the ceiling. That was sometimes the focal point. So people say, "Oh my gosh, I can't put anything on the ceiling." I think go back and look at history.
Yeah, go to Europe and just walk around.
Exactly. Yeah. Now I realize that we have, sometimes 8-foot ceilings. We don't have those soaring ceilings, but so you think about textures then, maybe not a bold pattern.
Yeah, I mean, who are we to argue with Michelangelo?
Right.
That's
exactly.
Right. That's
exactly.
Right.
Just follow history.
Yeah, yes. Exactly.
That's not a trend. Yeah, that's stuck around for a long time.
That's exactly right.
So let's talk about your anniversary sale this weekend. So it's not just a party, it's also a sale. You're going to bring some inventory. It's November 14th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and November 15th, so 2 days, November 15th from 9 to 3.
That's right.
Tell me what you're going to have for sale there.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, a little something for everyone. We have first of all, our floor samples that we would like to just change them out. So we'll be selling those. We also have some consignment items that came from various different clients, and that's very eclectic.
Oh, I bet.
Such a mix of things. I have a wicker sofa with a couple of chairs that came in, and so there's just lots of good things. Some lighting, some pillows and bedding, and a few draperies. It's not a lot of anything. It's a little bit of everything.
Oh, I love that.
So lots and lots of options. I know you got to show Jen, my coworker, the warehouse, and her eyes. I mean, she called me after. She goes, "Oh, you have to come. You definitely have to come." So if you're looking for things to decorate your house, your home, really any room in your house. And do you have any outdoor furniture as well, or is it all indoor?
A little bit of outdoor and some outdoor lamps.
Okay.
Oh,
so
nice.
great. So really just everything. And then you're going to have a little party with it too, or are we just coming in? Okay. What can we expect from the party?
Well, champagne, of course.
Of course. Of
the
course.
best.
Of course.
So we'll in the morning we'll maybe have some mimosas and things like that, and then in the afternoon we'll have champagne and whatever goodies I can find.
Whatever ends up coming up. It's going to be a really good time. A good time to just come and look and then also get to know you and what you do, right? If they're looking for design for their home, is that the opportunity for them to come and kind of talk to you a little bit about that?
Yes, please. I would love to meet everyone who comes in. Designers and stagers are welcome. I hope they'll come and introduce themselves if I don't already know them. I know I've already invited some of my designer friends, so love to have them come, and I just like for everybody to come and introduce themselves. So even if they don't want to purchase anything, it's a really good time just for me to let my hair down and just have fun.
All right, we got a little bit of time left, lighting wise. So I hear two different sides that is supposed to be just functional or it's supposed to be like the earrings of the home. Which way do you fall?
Absolutely both.
Both. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So you need task
functional
lighting.
Earrings. Yeah.
Yes. Like we have task lighting here, or the recessed cans in your home to light the pathways, light your tasks in your kitchen, but then accent it absolutely with lamps and different, and just look for cordless lamps. Cordless lamps are the bomb right now.
Cordless lamps. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes.
I only have one, but I have for the sale, but because I've sold all the rest, but that'll be a fun little thing to show.
You just put it anywhere, so you don't have to worry about where the outlet is, where you're plugging it in.
That's right, and the bulbs are incredible. You turn it on through a little touch tap on the bulb.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
that's very
And so
fancy.
what about, like, I've been someone who I don't have, you kind of, if you're interested in learning more about having an interior designer help, like when is it too late to start or have someone come in, or like, you know, if you're like, man, I feel like I've tried some stuff, or you know, how
my walls are now orange and purple. What do I do?
When should someone reach out if they're interested in that?
The sooner the better. It's never too late.
So if that paint's up, it's still okay to call and ask.
That's right. And I do get that call a lot, and I do a lot of hand holding with paint colors,
because it never looks the way you think it's going to.
That's exactly right. And there's some colors that I really do recommend people use someone experienced, because I'll know that that paint color looks fine, but it won't look good on the wall. So it turns out a little, maybe it's a white and it just looks too pink when you get it on the wall.
Yeah.
And so you really need someone that knows those colors and knows how to fix it if it is a problem.
Too far.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Kelly Cruz Interiors, her anniversary sale is this weekend, Saturday, November 14th, 10 to 6, and November 15th, 9 to 3. KellyCruzInteriors.com for any more information. Thanks, Kelly, for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Sunny and cold tomorrow.